Ekadashi Vrat is one of the most auspicious ways to please Sri Hari Vishnu and attain his unlimited mercy for spiritual advancement in life. It promotes gradual purification of our heart and mind, increases our devotion, and liberates us from the cycle of birth and death. Kamika Ekadashi occurs on the 11th day of the waning moon in the month of Shravan. It will be observed on Wednesday, 4th August this year. The glories of Kamika Ekadashi or Shravan Krishna Ekadashi have been mentioned in the Brahma Vaivarta Puran. Sri Krishna explained the importance of Kamika Ekadashi Vrat to Dharmaraj Yudhishthir, the eldest of the Pandava brothers, by narrating what Lord Brahma had once described to his son, Narada Muni, for the benefit of the whole humanity. This Ekadashi Vrat is so powerful that one who simply reads or hears its glories with faith becomes free of all their sins from several lifetimes and returns back to Godhead, to Vishnu Lok or Vaikuntha. Observing the Kamika Ekadashi Vrat has innumerable benefits. Just as a lotus flower, even though in water, remains untouched by it, similarly, one who observes this Vrat remains untouched by sin. One who fasts from eating grains and proteinaceous lentils and beans on this particular day and worships Sri Hari Vishnu by meditating on his lotus feet with utmost dedication and chanting his holy names receives far greater merits than taking a sacred bath in the Ganges at Kashi, in the forest of Naimisharanya, at Pushkar, at Kurukshetra during a solar eclipse, in the Gandaki river where the sacred shaligrams are found, or in the Godavari river on a full moon day. Such a person attains much more merit than one who studies all the scriptural literatures. Observing Kamika Ekadashi bestows the same merit as performing a horse sacrifice and donating a milk cow and her calf along with their feed. It nullifies even the sins of killing a Brahmana, an unborn child in the womb, or a pious woman, and it promotes one to the spiritual world by making one supremely meritorious. However, one should not think that they can get away from the negative reactions of premeditated killings of innocent beings simply by observing or hearing of this Ekadashi. In fact, doing so will incur them much greater sinful reactions and would lead to their downfall. We should offer leaves or newly grown manjari buds from the sacred tulsi plant to Sri Krishna on this Ekadashi day, for doing so bestows as much merit as giving away 200 grams of gold and 800 grams of silver in charity. The Lord is much more pleased by one who offers him a single tulsi leaf with love than by one who worships him with precious stones and expensive jewels. It is said that one who sows tulsi seeds, waters tulsi plant, or offers a ghee lamp to Srimati Tulsi Devi on this day will eventually reside with Lord Sri Krishna in his own abode. Even Chitragupt, Yamraj's secretary, cannot calculate the merits accumulated by such a person. Those who are afraid of their past sins and are completely immersed in sinful materialistic life should at least observe this Ekadashi Vrat according to their ability and thus attain liberation. Lord Brahma affirmed that whoever observes Kamika Ekadashi will never experience the anger of Yamraj, the king of death personified, and not suffer future births. In the past too, many yogis of devotion who fasted on this day went to the spiritual abode. So dear is this sacred Ekadashi to the Supreme Personality of Godhead that whoever offers a ghee or sesame oil lamp to Sri Krishna on this day, even if he is unable to observe a fast on this day, is freed from all his sins and enters the abode of Surya, the sun god, with a body as bright as 10 million lamps. All his forefathers are also freed from their sins and ascend to the heavenly planets and relish the celestial nectar there. Such are the glories of Kamika Ekadashi. Happy Ekadashi, all glories to Sri Hari, Hare Krishna.